Okay, there we go. That's better. I'm Luke Mays, and I love Pokemon Shining Pearl. Let's go. Stream 4. Actually on time for once. Amazing. Oh, it's this guy. Oh. Is it a girl? No, it's a boy. Useless. Man, huh? Who needs him? Destroyed. Terminated. Oh, I didn't actually go in this little house, did I? Need that rustle. Does that mean the Pokemon poo on the mud? I think it does. I think when animals make the flowers good, that means poo and wee. I guess they are quite pretty. Yeah. Give me some honey. Yes. The bark is slathered with honey. Slap the bark with honey? It's probably good. Slather is a good verb, though. You don't hear slather enough, especially not in games. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Oh yeah. All day, every day. Rest day is the most important day. You know? Muscle growth doesn't occur during exercise. Muscle damage occurs during exercise. Growth occurs during repair. So any trainer understands that rest is the most important part of training. Now, where is Mystery Gift in this game? Oh, I bet it's down here. Down in the depths. Yeah, back on the DS, you could use the internet for free. Oh, Nintendo, greedy. Huh? Oh, it said you can't use the Y button in a building, I remember. Oh, it's literally just those two. Options? Oh, I don't care. Basically, I know there's a couple of mystery gifts I could be acquiring, but I'm not in any rush. Someone at some point will tell me. I should top up on some items, probably. This is all very thrilling, I'm sure, for you watching. But, you know, gotta be done. It wouldn't be genuine if I did this stuff off stream. Actually, it's not a deliberate, you know. Out of concern for you, the viewer, I just haven't gotten around to playing this game off stream. Let's see, I've got some antidotes, got some paralyze heal. Actually, we could just go up instead of writing down. Nah, I don't repel, it's not on a stream. No way. No way, Jose. My microphone's in the cupboard, I bet my sound has been terrible. There you go, now you can hear my sexy, sexy voice. Oh, thanks, bye, babes. Yeah, if you just turn up at the TV station, you'll definitely get on TV. That's how it works. Even better if you just storm in there ranting and raving. Boss Black. Buddies. I think I'm just going to get in the habit of 2 out, 1 in. Maintain all the berries. Because I haven't really thought about which ones are worth growing or anything yet. Yeah, I'll sprinkle some water. Nice. Right, I'm gonna go save your dad, don't worry. I can remember how to get there. Oh, that's a path, not a rock. Idiot. Let's enter the Thunderdome. Click. That makes me think of Pokemon Coliseum. I like that. Yeah, you better run. About to wreck your whole operation, son. Alright, who's in position uno? Yeah, the doof, that makes sense. Let's get down to business. A professional. Ooh, I should be scared. What you got for me? 1 Pokemon. Very profesh. It's a casket. It's a sphere. I'm not concerned. Speaking of spheres, roll out. I like to imagine that the Team Galactic grunts are literally putting down that little mat before they have a fight with me. Always on brand. I like it. coming out to their theme music. Wait. Level 15. Yeah, sit down. Oh, wow. That is earlier than I remembered. I'm kind of going to miss him being a doof. But, yeah, he can be a chunky. Big chunky boy. Thank you for your service, Mr. Bidoof. Look at that guy. He's great. I love him. Oh, and it makes him a water type now. Yeah, which we forget. I guess I literally never used Defense Curl. I basically play through the story mode of a Pokemon game the same way I did as a kid. If the move doesn't do damage, I'm not interested. Every now and then, I end up with a Pokemon where it's like, ooh, I kind of need to use a couple little statsy moves, but that is the exception, not the norm. Sabra? Collecting electricity is your mission. Just order some solar panels. Install them yourselves. Lazy. Lazy. And that's a big beaver. Whoa. Oh, this is a spicy battle now. Oh wait, no it's not. You're boring. Ouch. I'm at the, like, I could just not look at the screen phase of this fight. Like Neo at the end of the first Matrix film, just not even interested. I like Glameow's springy tail, I will say that. I've only got 3 water types on my team at the moment. I'm not really planning on that Shellos hanging around. Sorry, Shellos. Oh! Well, it's just Evolution City right now. All the middle evolutions are super awkward in this gen. Oh, look at this little guy. That is a very Madagascar looking penguin to me. Its wings deliver wicked blows. Nice. Metal Claw, nice. We can lose. Pound. I guess there's not much point hanging on to a normal type move. And I can foresee Charm being useful. Charm is basically how I've gotten everything I've gotten in my life, so makes sense. Ooh, your hair's different. You look like a boss. Like a boss. I imagine I will remain unsmooshed. I mean, when she put... Hello, Mr. H, the console modder. How are you? Yeah. Let's have a battle to decide. When she puts it like that, we're trying to make a new and better world. Sounds good. I suspect she's not being genuine. Oh, look at all the planets. That's cool. I mean, the tides are going to be in disarray. Just going to have to use rollout again. No, it's not the most thrilling viewing. You're just pressing the win button on all these battles, but rollout's a really good move when you've just got teams of bugs and Zubats. Zubat went back to Mars. I should have screenshotted that. Oh, hello. I'm destroying them with my mighty, mighty strength. That won't stop me, I'm afraid. Ooh. That one's spicy. Well, I'm just going to get... Oh, no, I'm not going to get stronger and stronger. Okay. Rock Smash it is. Good thing I'm not holding an item, because I haven't bothered yet. Ooh, it might be time to change out my Pokemon. I'm gonna jump. Let's get elemental. Oh, I did. I thought that was me swapping. I didn't realize they swapped at the same time. Yeah, your Zubat is not going to do well against my electric type. Sorry. Bzz. There you go. Have one of those on the house. Gratis. Sorry, my slipper just fell off. There we go. Yeah, I guess another one of those. Ooh, a flinch. Sneaky. I mean, I'm not in any actual danger. But yeah, this Pruggly's going to soak up quite a lot of my attacks, I think. I might even have someone faint before I'm done. That's about the extent of the jeopardy here. There we go. Nice paralysis. But I should still do a switcheroo. Starly hasn't got involved yet. Ah, there we go. Finally got Intimidate to work. Have a wing attack. There we go. Sit. Oh, and a nice... Everyone's level 16. I like that. Like that a lot. Annoying brat. Yeah, that's me. Is it just me, or does her hair look like Cindy Lou Who from The Grinch? It's probably not a new observation. Yeah, ta-ta, bye Felicia. Oh look, it's the class president from Boku no Hero. That is exactly the reaction of a kid. when you've just been rescued from kidnapping. I got a soft spot for Drifloon. I might come back and catch one of those eventually. Although, I've never used a Spiritomb in a playthrough. And on the Switch it will probably be pretty easy to get the large number of connections that are required. So maybe I'll go for that. If I want a ghost presence on the old squad. Never skip rest day. For this brief chance where it makes sense, actually going to put my starter in position 1. Now it's probably going to level up after one battle and I'll go back to having to have Bidoof. Because I've got a brain that insists all my Pokemon are the same level as much as poss. Hello little kid. I don't want to speak to a small boy about slathering anything on anything else. But I will keep these trees topped up. Let's go, son. You're never leaving for Eterna Forest. We're going straight back to bed after I'm done. But in a... you know what I mean. Oh, great. Hi, Ponyta. Here's my water type. Don't you show your butt at me. Rude. Disrespectful. Shocking behaviour. That's what you get. Quite frankly, deserved. Fully deserved. Rude. Insubordinate and churlish. What you got? What you got? Oh, Patrice. Those are not cute eyes, Pachiriso. Those are horrifying. I know that was meant to be like a Puss in Boots from Shrek sort of deal, but that was more of a The Shining kind of deal. Did not endear you to me. You're probably a low enough level that I could just throw the Pokeball right now, to be honest. I want to feel right. You gotta get it in the red. Catch it. It's just the done thing. Oh no, he attacked me quickly. Should I try and grow out a double mohawk like that? Like my Pokemon? I don't think I could, to be fair, but it'd be pretty dope. So it's done. One disappointment with this game is that it doesn't appear I can use the old Pokeball Plus with it, which is a shame. I liked that in Sword and Shield I could still put monsters in there and take them for a hike with me. Get in the box. Doesn't even evolve. Well, that was fun, but we're back to Bibarel being the first one. X attack. I don't think, for the life of me, I have ever used an X item in a Pokemon game. There's no mountain, he says. What is this directly behind you? I guess it's a little ways in the distance. Yeah, spit on him. Nice. Yeah, like that. Oh, that's just what I like. It's right on my straight, that is. Lovely jubbly. I want to get a little hat with a feather in it. That would be the ideal. Hello, Amelia. Guten Morgen. Or good evening, I guess, on your side of the planet. You missed a couple of evolutions. You missed Team Galactic getting smashed. You missed Zubat going back to Mars. Other than that, not much. This hiker has a lot of Pokemon. I did not pay attention at the start of the fight. Oof. A magic pixel. "616, the true number of the beast." I can't remember when it supposedly changed, like the St. James Bible or something. King James Bible. Wow. Yes, let us battle. Let battle commence. Zachary. I mean, Geodude has the dream physique, right? Just handsome face, great arms, don't have to worry about losing body fat. Love it. Ah, what I would give to be a Geodude. Hewn from the rock. Ooh, who wants a little spell at position un? Never have Starly up front. Let's give that a go. That's because a lot of trainers have rock types. So it doesn't actually make sense to have my Starly up front. See, here's a hiker. That was a foolish idea from a fool. You've lost your way. You're like 6 feet out of town. See, this is just some dude who's bought all the hiking gear. But, oh yeah, I'm into hiking. Stepped outside the city limits for the first time in his life. And he's like, oh no. Oh, where's the McDonald's? What if I need the toilet? Oh. Rat little coward. Well, this has been a thrilling battle. But it appears we have reached the conclusion. Karate chop. Devastated. And now you're narrating in third person. Actually, I like you. I've changed my mind. Whey! Floatzo! Oh no, Buizo. I always, yeah. Even the basic one looks too, like, sleek and cool. I assume it's the evolved one. But I've already got a Bibarel. I'm not going to put you on the team. But I guess I'll attempt the capture. Wow. I was right in the spice zone. I probably should have been more careful there. But as it is, perfect. You get in the ball. Get in the bag, baby. A Weasel was caught. It's basically Miles Tails per hour. What's up, Zero Suit Samus? Let's have a go. Nice karate kick. Very impressive. And here's a wee Machop. Oh, it's lucky I'm not steel type yet. Nice. I am in a different class. Because I am an human being. Quite another level. Yes. Picnica Corina. Oh, nice, a Piplup. It is a cutie. You gotta give it that. I like... so my winter vacation will be, like the week around New Year. So I'm planning to visit Hokkaido during that break. I've actually got, like, my hotels and stuff booked. So fingers crossed, situation doesn't change. But to be honest, the whole pandemic, Japan's numbers have been crazy low compared to the rest of the world. It's now, like, the most vaccinated country of the G7 countries, even though it was really late starting. And, you know, everyone wears a mask, everyone washes hands. No one from outside the country is coming in. So, pretty confident that it'll be possible. Is Endeavour actually that useful? Oh, Tackle's not going to get used, is it? So yeah, I'm pretty sure that this end of December, start of January, I'll be spending 6 days in Hokkaido. In an ideal world, I'd like to finish the game before I go. Have that really nice image of Sinnoh in my head before I see the real thing. But, you know, I've played the DS one. Oh, don't get me started on Boris. A slap is far too good for him. But I'm sure you're aware of my opinion of what I would like to do to British Conservative politicians. That's why I left. It's not the main reason, but certainly one of the reasons I have very little desire to go back permanently. We actually got super heavy snow here in Nagano yesterday. Um, I took some pictures which I'll be putting on my Instagram some point in the near future. I went for a little walk after work. It was a bit dark, but you can still see it in some of the moonlight and stuff. Yeah. Especially now that... When I was a kid, I remember used to get some snow in the winters in the UK, but I feel like it's been a long while since we had a white Christmas in old Blighty. Whereas, yeah, I'm now in a Winter Olympic town, so I get a pretty white winter every year. And I'm certainly going to see some snow up in Hokkaido. There's part of me wishes... Like, I think I need to go to Hokkaido twice. Because I know it's a completely different place. Summer and winter, right? And I want to see... every year, I try and build a snowman. I haven't yet. It wasn't sticking for the most part. It was on the trees and on the temples and stuff, but it wasn't really on the roads. Every year I'm like, oh, I'm going to go make a snowman. I don't wear gloves. And then I get there and start, and I'm like, oh yeah, snow's really cold. So, one of these days, I'll remember to put gloves on before I make a snowman. And then, yeah, I'll make the best snowman you ever did see. But, it's not this day. As the true king of Gondor would say. Would you like to plant a berry? Yes, I would. And let's do some watering. What was I droning on about? Oh yes, so Hokkaido... I mean, you haven't really visited Hokkaido unless you've been in the winter, right? Seen all the snow. But... it is also supposed to be really beautiful in the summer with the flowers and stuff. Which is where we were just now in this game. So, yeah, I feel like it's a place you have to visit twice. Do you want to build a snowman? Ride our bikes around the hole. Oh, I think I'm about to send out a flying type, aren't I? Yeah. Unwise. What's the level diff? Can I do this? Probably not with an Intimidate. Oh yeah. No problemo. Hasta la vista, baby. Terminated. Oh, I think Spark uses the old physical attack. So that'll be good, won't it? Yeah. Now we're playing with power. Yeah, I really hope to see the Ice Festival in Sapporo. And although I don't really drink anymore, I probably will go to the Sapporo Beer Factory, do the tour and try one. I'm going to eat lots of ramen, obviously. As I understand it, there are a lot of cows in Hokkaido, and I can get actual cheese, which is a rarity in Japan. So I'm planning to chow down on some of that. And also just eat lots of meat. Lots of nice Japanese steak. Ramen, I think, is supposed to be a good ramen scene up in Hokkaido. It's actually really famous for seafood, but I don't like fish. So yeah, I moved to the wrong country for that. But then I was also born in the wrong country, because the UK is famous for fish and chips. But the wild thing about Japan is, like, there's fish in places you don't expect fish. Like, you order a salad and there's just little tiny fishes sprinkled in it. Grim. And you're eating snack time with the kindergarten kids, and they've got a little bag, and it's like some nuts, some little pretzels, and just some tiny, tiny dried fish. Although with that one, even they'll eat it, but if I notice it's weird, then suddenly they'll freak out and don't want to eat it. So I think that's borderline even for a Japanese kid. That's a weird snack. You lost because you didn't use a single attacking move on me. You can't just growl and charm your way to victory, I'm afraid. Fool of a Took. It seems like a little redundant platform. Yep, knew it. Knew it. I've played enough Mario to know where there's a hidden block. So, I hate to be that guy, Amelia, but you've never had real sushi if you're trying to eat it in the UK. Even in Japan, like the conveyor belt places, which I love. I go there a lot, and I eat, hamburger and fried chicken and everything but fish. But even that's not real sushi. When I was in... Where was I? Oh, that was foolish. When I was in Issei, right on the coast, at the hostel I was staying at, we did a sushi night. And so it was literally, they caught the fish and immediately brought it to the sushi. We brought it to the hostel, we cut it up, so as fresh as you can possibly be, right? Super fresh sashimi is actually delicious. That's sushi. That's where it's at. It's from historically a little fishing village, catch of the day, cut and make there and then. And that's delicious. That's sushi. But yeah, if it's been like frozen for a week, cut up, they probably put way too much like sauce and stuff on it in a British sushi place. It's got its fans, but the actual point of sushi is it's very, very simple flavors, just expertly delivered. Anyway, that's my pretentious Japan speech for the day. Let's talk about Pokemons. Or not, I don't mind. I can bang on about glorious Nihon all day. I think it's Saturday night for you, right? Over there in the decadent West. But it's first thing Sunday morning for me. But my weekend is Sunday and Monday, so it's basically my Saturday right now. And today I've basically got no plans. So, after I'm done playing this video game, I'm going to go to a quick gym session, and then just going to play games all day. Going to play some Super Metroid. Might play some Spider-Man on the old PS4. Gonna play a little bit of Doom. And I might start New Super Mario Bros. U. I'm almost done with my mission to replay all the Mario games, which has been an exciting endeavour. And a great year or 2 years with this guy right here. What a lad. What a champ. There you go. Because we're on Switch and we're a bit more online, can I just randomly see my friends on the TV? I hope so. See, back when you knew me in the UK, Amelia, that was exactly my kind of day, right? I was such an indoorsy video game playing guy. But since I've come over here, I've become... I'm an outdoors person now. I like to go hiking on my weekends and go visit places and play sportses and stuff. Spider-Man's so good. I bought my PS4 basically for Monster Hunter. And then when I got it, my buddy got me Spider-Man for Christmas. And I guess I'd been planning on playing it eventually, but oh, it's sublime. So I got the DLCs to play, and then he actually bought me Miles Morales for my birthday as well. So I've got plenty of Spider-Man in my future, which is very good because here in Japan we're not actually getting the new Spider-Man movie until January 7th, which is infuriating. I'm basically going to have to quit YouTube for a month because that's going to be spoiled to death. I mean, think of all the new Tobey Maguire content the meme makers are going to have. I remember this last from the DS game. Yep, we still need the doof. Dude, there's like a house you can heal at 2 feet that way. Also, Cheryl, aren't you here to heal Pokemon? Can't you heal his Pokemon? Ooh, a Baneri. Right, okay, can I do this? Good, that's one down. One Pokemon has bitten the dust. Mwah. Ooh, confused. Nice. I'm glad that worked because I wasn't sure I could attack it without knocking it out. I didn't read that. Oops. I mean, what's it going to say? This is a rabbit. Oh, you got a PS5. Nice. I mean, I only got my PS4 at the end of last year. So I'll probably get a PS5 when the PS6 comes out. At the moment, the only thing I'm desperate to play is Demon Slayer. Not Demon Slayer. Demon Souls. And I can wait for that. But yeah, I've seen Miles running on the PS5, the ray tracing and stuff. It looks real nice. Have you got a real nice big TV to play it on? Right, let's see. If I just roll out on this bug catcher, and I'll let Chansey deal with the other trainer. Oh, that's super effective now that I'm water type. 55 inch. Wow. That wouldn't even fit in a Japanese apartment, Amelia. I think mine's like 26 or 36. Oh, Taunt. No, I like just having a spread of damaging moves. Oh, for my first, 6 months in this apartment, I didn't have a TV at all. Actually, no, I got it a bit quicker than that. Oh, maybe it was 6 months. Yeah, just about 6 months I was playing just Switch, handheld or docked. Then I got a TV. Then, a year after that, I finally got a sofa. Which is also my bed. It transforms. So yeah, I guess after travelling for 6 months, I was living like this wasn't permanent. But now it does feel pretty permanent. I've once again managed to fill my apartment with figurines and books and comic books and posters and nonsense. Just like I did in the UK. Okay, Leon S. Kennedy. I would make it fit. Oh, you contributed. Thanks, Chansey. I'm thinking of doing one of those little apartment tour videos to show my place. It's like a pretty small apartment, like studio. just one room joint. But it does the job for me. There's enough room for a couple of people to come around and sit on the sofa, play some video games. I got shelves for all my stuff. It's not bad. I got a bunch of pizza boxes waiting to be gotten rid of. I've got some bags full of plastic bottles and cans over there. So I'm not going to show you my apartment right now. But when I've tidied up a little bit, maybe I'll do a vid. Those kind of videos do seem to do the views on the tube of view. Oh, my phone is not on silent. And I've got a friend from America sending me messages. Oh, that is horrendous. So my friend Matt, who I do my podcast, The Sci-Fi Sanctuary, with, he does another podcast called Oral Hygiene, where he watches like old educational films and stuff. And I was listening to an episode he did yesterday with another American, and they were talking about they were watching some documentary about making sandwiches, as you do, from the 1950s, and it mentioned Welsh rarebit, and they were both like, "What's Welsh rarebit? Never heard of Welsh rarebit." And then Mark mentioned that he'd seen it as like a frozen meal in the supermarket. So I messaged them and told them what Welsh rarebit is, because I actually really like Welsh rarebit. For any viewers who don't know, it's like this... It's like a fancy cheese on toast, but it uses cheese sauce and Worcester sauce. It's really nice. There's a little cafe near where I grew up that we used to get it from. And so I messaged him, like, explaining what Welsh rarebit is, and Mark has replied with this horrendous looking frozen TV dinner Welsh rarebit, which offends me, quite frankly. I feel like my culture has been assaulted by this thing, and I think America should just be gotten rid of. You don't need it. So anyway, that's why there was a loud notification right next to the microphone. Sorry. Blame Mark Malik. I know, but... Well, the whole point of this documentary they were watching was like, oh, hey, you don't have to buy sandwiches from a store. You can make them at home. Like, that was some shocking revelation. Which, I don't know, maybe it was in the 1950s, but it just sounds incredibly wasteful when they were talking about it here in 2021. I've never tried to make Welsh rarebit. But yeah, I can't imagine it's that hard. I remember I was listening to a history documentary with my family in a car ride once, which probably explains a lot about why I'm the way I am. And apparently when pizza first came to the UK, people called it Italian Welsh rarebit, which I think is adorable. I don't care what moves you learn, Challenger, you're not going to be used in a single battle. You're here to evolve, get put in my Pokedex. I mean, I feel you, kid. Bug Pokemon are cool. Were we talking yesterday about who my favourite bug Pokemon was? Because, yeah, that Queen Bee one, she might be up there. Right at the start of this stream, I found a combi, but it was a male, so I didn't catch it. But yeah, Vespiquen is the business, so I might get her at some point. Oh, these are like psychics. Or are they cool trainers? Oh, karate people. No, they're psychics. They're not very good ones, though, because I cannot imagine I'm going to be defeated. If my knowledge of psychic power, which I got from the X-Men, is correct, telekinesis does not guarantee that you can also see the future. Now, I could switch out to my Luxio because it's got some dark moves. I think I'm going to do that. Hadouken! Although now that I've mentioned my good friend Mark Malik on this podcast and his disgusting love of frozen Welsh rarebit, I probably should point out that he makes incredible music, which you can find at... it's not... Matt hasn't plugged it. I think it's like... stuntrunner.bandcamp.com, somethingrunner.bandcamp.com. But yeah, thanks. I do believe in fairies. I do. Yeah, he makes really cool electronic music. Sounds very video gamey. I know you can find Matt's music at rovingsagemedia.bandcamp.com because I plugged that at the end of like 150 podcast episodes at this point. But I can't remember the name of that Mark puts music out under. Stunrunner, maybe? Probably nothing like this. I'm probably talking absolute gibberish. Google. No. I was pressing the button too quick, and it just Googled my last search, which was, of course, list of Godzilla movies. Because they're all on Netflix here, but not in any order. Now I spelled music wrong. I don't know. Who cares? I mean, the only reason you know this guy is that he sends me pictures of horrible American frozen meals, so I doubt you want to listen to his music. I like her long hair, but I don't like her stupid front part. See, I'll hit the Wurmple with the super effective attack. Then, the rollout will be more powerful when it hits the Badu. That was actually a really smart tactical choice. Not just me pressing the button. So you don't just get entertained on my streams, you get educated. I mean, I bang on about history and stuff, so I guess you do get a little bit educated. For those who don't know, I am a teacher in my day job, so maybe I can't switch it off anymore. But you know, I'm like the cool teacher. You know, I lean on the table and stuff. Play catch. I didn't even pick up that item. Idiot. I guess I'd never thought about Chansey having a tail before. It's been right there on screen the whole time, but I'd never, like, looked at it. What is a Chansey? It's just like a big boob. It is what it is. Chansey would be a fine thing. Fine thing indeed. I remember in Let's Go when you'd get the balls at the end of battles. So you get those amazing screenshots where it's the trainer like, and the caption says, "You got 2 great balls." Oh no! Well, that made me laugh so much, I knocked down 2 of my Cubones. There's the one that Matty won for me from a claw machine, and the one which my friend... Stay. My friend Meg actually made for me, crochet. He's very cute. Give him a... I think somewhere along the line, someone... Did they just fall down backwards? Oh no. Well, they're dead. It's a tragedy. When your pants fall down and your bum is brown, it's tragedy. Have I been up there? No. La la, sacre bleu. Les bonbons patifilus. That's just to avoid the trainers. I don't want to do that. Donald and Philip sound very royal. Yeah, Bugcatcher Donald, Bugcatcher Philip here. You're gonna have a Pokemon battle. What? That's sort of poppycock, isn't it? Look at this.
Some kind of bird? Some kind of pink character? Not quite sure what she is, but, well, I'll still use my wormhole. Philip here, he'll send out his Burmy, and it'll all be over lickety-split. Not about, oh, well. Heavens above. I think this peasant has ideas above her station. Her little bird character here has taken out my wormhole. What do you make of this, Philip? Oh, well, shocking. Couldn't abide it. Well, it's quite all right. I'll send out this moth, Dashlocks. Quite a regal creature, if you ask me. There's compound eyes, see multiple directions simultaneously. Good lord. Oh dear. Well, it's just poor breeding, isn't it? Yeah. Well, terrible. Absolutely terrible. You wouldn't see it at Eden. No. No, not like this. Not like this at all. Scandalous. And Philip, your Burmy is taking a beating from the pink thing. It's not even a bird. Well, I'll set out my castle. It's entrenched. Should be able to withstand these quite vicious attacks. Oh, good lord. Well, no, I'm fully I'm exhausted now. My supply of Pokemon has run dry. Yes, I've been cut off from Mummy, as you know. I had all the business dealings in the West Indies. But yeah, it looks like even those are no longer able to supply me with caterpillars and cocoons and moths and the like. It's up to you now, Philip. And oh my good lord, you're also down to your final pocket monster. How are we going to save face, Philip? At least Cricketoon has a tremendous mustache. It's a member of the aristocracy. Should be able to put in a good performance against this feathered fiend here. Good lord. Nope. No, absolutely not. Well, at the next Balls game, we'll be talk of the town. This is terrible. Absolutely shocking. Oh dear, Philip. No, that's the end. That's the end for us. Well, pay the lady. Pay her the. How much does a Pokemon battle go for these days? 948. Yeah, no problem at all. Yes. Come out of the yacht fund. There you go. Done. Not that the class divide in the UK is still a thing or anything. Right, some more psychics. So, this is my power. Your Charizard is poorly trained. Yeah, some headbutts will take care of these. Badu. I badu adieu. I think I made that joke before. I apologise profusely. I'll press my forehead into the dirt for you. Just say the word, and I'll cut open my belly. It's pretty annoying how every time I battle two like this, even though they have the same music, it resets on the second one. I remember a few years back I had to review this awful game on the Wii U called Frenchy Bird. It was basically a rehash of that Flappy Bird that was popular a while back. But for no reason at all, it was in a 3D engine and like a slightly tilted camera angle. So it was, which just made it 10 times more difficult to do the jumps, right? And it didn't quite run properly or work. And then on top of all of that, it had this terrible music. This, like, you know, supposedly French, European-y sounding music that would just, every time you died, start again at the start of the loop. And it had a slightly too long intro. So you were just hearing this intro over and over as you played this dreadful Flappy Bird clone. I think in the end, my review concluded that, you know, the £1.69 or whatever that it cost, you'd get more fun if you went to the garden centre and spent that money on small stones and swallowed them. And I stand by that. So for all those Wii U owners out there, do not download Frenchy Bird. Can't imagine you would. So I don't wish any ill will on the developers. I hope they went on to... I mean, I would presume that was their first game, right? And hopefully they went on to make some funky stuff later down the line. Oh, look at her hair wiggle. That was nice. Whereas his is way over gelled. Got something about Mary hair. Zilch that way. I guess. We're almost out of the woods. Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear? In the clear yet? Good. Ooh. No pixel left. Oh, nice one, Chansey. Get involved. Chansey, 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 Chansey. Chansey, Chansey, Chansey. Chansey, 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 Chansey. Chansey, 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 Chansey. Ole, 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 ole. Chansey, Chansey. Man, I haven't been to a live football game in about 2 years. But we are very close to the point. If looks like Nagano were doing very well in their league at the moment, and the next town over, Matsumoto, don't look like they're getting out of their league anytime soon. So there's a really good chance that next year Nagano City and Matsumoto City, which is the next city over the mountain, will be in the same J-League. So I could be in with a chance of going to see a proper Japanese derby game next year, which would be really exciting. I'm bang up for that. And there we go. Wasn't that nice? Nice little jaunt through the woods with a new friend. Ooh, some fishermen. Hope you're all ready to see some Magikarp. Have a little pootle through this grass first. Oh, nice. Lots of berries. Should actually put some berries on my Pokemon, shouldn't I? That would be prudent. I would like to plant a berry. I'll plant a cherry berry. like Mary Berry on Great British Bake Off. I somehow forgot the name. I was like, Britain's Bake Off, Bake Britain, Bake. Great British Bake Off. Did they ever try and do an American one? I bet it was dreadful. America's most extreme cake baking. This is Dwight Stonefire. He's been baking since he was 3 years old. By day, he's a bounty hunter, but by night, he creates delightful confectionery. And today, if he doesn't win the bake-off, he's gonna be executed at noon. Welcome to America's most extreme baking. Time to go on a killing spree. Oh, you're not even gonna fight me? Coward. Rat little coward. That's better. Shocking. I was about to give him grief for not standing up, but he did, so much respect. Goldine. 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 Whoa! Why am I on run? Spark. Oh, I didn't know my brother bought Pokémon Shining Pearl. Nice. He didn't tell me that. Right, if I finish the gym in time, I should battle my brother on stream. That would be pretty cool. Oh, I'd have to... How difficult is it to incorporate a Discord call into a Twitch stream? I don't know. Maybe that's one for next week. Seems like it would be pretty easy, but I'm probably not going to figure it out today. But yeah, that would be a fun stream. Summer Haze on Summer Haze. Grudge match. 2 trainers enter, 1 trainer leaves. Magikarp is unable to battle. Luxio wins. Magikarp's name in Japanese is Koi King. And I can't remember if it's in this game. I don't think so. I think it's in Gold and Silver. But my buddy Rob's been playing through them in Japanese. And apparently there's this one trainer you fight, and he sends out all these different Pokemon with King at the end of their names. So like Slow King, Sea King, I think a couple others who aren't called King in English, but they are in Japanese. And then his final Pokemon is a Koi King, and that is comedy gold. But I think it didn't work in English, which is very disappointing. So presumably the trainer still threw out a Magikarp, which is even funnier, in a way, when it just doesn't make sense. But yeah, that sounds like a treat in the original Nihongo. But alas, boku ga Nihongo ga hanashimasen. See, I can't even speak English, let alone Japanese. Good lord. The first time I properly tried to speak Japanese was on the plane over here, so like 4 years ago, when they came around to ask me which meal I wanted. And it was the first time I needed to speak some Japanese, and my throat just seized up. I couldn't get a single word out. I was so nervous. Now I use it all the time, terribly, and often they don't understand what I'm trying to say, and I understand what they're trying to say, but at least I'm not nervous about doing it anymore. But yeah, that first time, when you find yourself having to use a foreign language, and you're not used to it, it's actually pretty terrifying. But one good point is, a lot of Japanese people speak much better English than they let on, but they don't feel confident. So they don't believe they can speak English. But if I make the effort of using my little bit of Japanese, then I think, A, it slightly endears me to them, and also it reassures them that their English is better than my Japanese. So in most places, shops, restaurants, hotels, meeting new people, I'll start out with a little Japanese, and then pretty quickly they'll be like, oh, okay, I can speak English to this guy. It'll be fine. Which is another reason why I have still not really learned Japanese, because I keep getting away with using English. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I think that's the second Zachary I've battled today. Are they doing it like Hurricanes, where they name them like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and every time they get to Z, they're just using Zachary? So, talking of my brother, who we just got told is playing the same game, I actually named my little brother. So, I was 8 years old, my mum was pregnant, and they said, my mum and dad came up to me and they're like, Luke, we can't decide what to name your brother. Should we call him Zachary, or should we call him Connor? And I said, call him Jake. And he is indeed named Jake. The reason being, at the time, I thought Jake was like the toughest, most badass, most macho name a dude could have. I was like, yeah, I want a brother called Jake. I want to have a cool, Schwarzenegger action hero brother. You should call him Jake. And he's called Jake. Yeah, sure, he's macho. Why not? If you like. He's got a good beard. Apparently in, secondary school, his nickname was Strongbeard. So that's pretty cool. Don't really know where it comes from, because most of our family are not beard people. It's just me and my brother. Why is there always this underwear karate lady in the Pokemon Center? I don't understand. Right, now obviously, you've got to save your game right in the center of the sphere. Oh, who's this? Who's this clown? Yeah, you better run. Oh, I like this music though. I remember this town. Nice. Now I remember Andrew Rice telling me I'm going to get my bike in this city. We're in Gen 4, I can't remember if they're still coming up with interesting reasons for me to get given a free bike, or if I'm just going to turn up and they're going to be like, hi, I have a bike. Like, I remember, so Gen 1, the Pokemon Fan Club guy gives you a voucher. Gen 2, it's like, we want to advertise our bikes, so can you ride it around because you're cool. I don't remember Gen 3 or onwards. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to rescue him. Okay, that's something at least. Those are some angular wheels. They do not look like a comfortable ride. Maybe they'd be effective off-road. I'm no engineer. What's the name rater? Now I'm wondering, if I'm going to have Jirachi on my team, I should give it a name, right? Can I fit Ziggy Stardust? Not quite. Right, what have I got to cut? I'll just have 1G. That'll do. Nice. Cool dude. He sounds like a real job's worth. Oh, yeah, I do want to do that exact thing that you just said. Hashtag trade it. That was great. Windmilling for me. See, I should have waited until now to tell that adorable story about the kids trading stickers in my classroom, when it would have actually made sense. Look at that little... Love it. Shimmy for me, Chartot. Right. I gotta do it. Where is Van Gogh from? I think it's Holland, right? Oh, yeah. Dutch painter. Dutch post-impressionist painter from the Netherlands. I'm going to say Pokemon Generation 9, Netherlands. That's my prediction. Pokemon Doob and Pokemon Edible. Pokemon Canal and Pokemon Bicycle. Oh, wait, yeah, that makes a lot of sense because historically, Holland was the only country that could trade with Japan for pretty much the whole Edo period, for like 200 years. So there is a strong relationship there between Japan and Holland. Because I always think of it like first 4 generations, regions of Japan, and then it's all just places that Japanese people like to go on holiday. Right? Hawaii, New York, Britain, Paris. So, yeah, you could fit Holland in there. So I wonder if it'll get stuck into, like, some seafaring stuff. Some boat stuff. Ah, it could work. Because they seem to want to do like an open world thing, right? Between the wild area and then now we got Arceus coming. And what do you do when you don't quite have the engine to do an open world yet? You do a boat game. Looking at you, Wind Waker. Can I go in the underground yet? Doesn't look like it. No, I just need to go and stalk Junichi Masuda's Twitter. See if he ever visited Holland recently. Who's this guy? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, Australia could work too. It's definitely a place that people like to visit from Japan. Because Japan's one of the few places that's within reasonable flying distance of Australia. Problem is, one day I dream of doing a tour of all the different Pokemon regions, making like a documentary or some YouTube thing, right? So travel Japan, go to New York, Paris, Hawaii, go back to the UK, I guess. But also I plan to never, ever, ever visit Australia in my life because they got big old spiders. The Underground Man. Yeah. Let's go spelunking. Oh. Like right now? Sure. Oh. I'm not doing this. It was doing that for me. Is that Rock? Yeah. Hey, guy. I don't think the sharks go on land, Amelia. You should be okay. But yeah, I get you. Yeah, sharks isn't a big... I mean, if I saw one, I'd be scared. But it's not really something I think about. I think... Oh, I think I remember you telling me you're afraid of sharks a long time ago. Yeah. Oh, well, I apologise for sending you all those pictures of the Megalodon when I went to that museum last year. The map seems to indicate there's some point of interest, but I can't see what it is. So what's in here? Oh, wild Pokemons. These look like they're all... Wow. That hit detection. Yeah, that's fair enough. People do go to the beach. Last time I went to the beach here in Japan, the most exciting things we saw were... What do we have? Whoa! These Pokemon are like level 20. This is a good spot for grinding. We saw a tiny little squid, but that was just adorable. We were looking at that. Lots of tiny fish. And then we went to a different beach, which was one which was not like a... like a well-maintained tourist beach. And Matty got stung by a jellyfish. Yeah, that makes sense. My phobia of spiders comes from when I was a kid. I was picking rhubarb or whatever in the garden with my two aunties, who are themselves terrified of spiders. And one of them saw a spider and just turns to me and goes, "Luke, run!" So I sprinted out of the garden, terrified for my life, because it turned out there was a big spider. I don't remember this event, but I remember a time when I wasn't afraid of spiders, and after this event I was. But I've actually gotten a lot better with spiders since being a hiking person, because I just deal with them every day now. So I can't afford to be scared of spiders anymore. So I've basically got on like if one's on me, I'm not a fan. If one's in my house, I don't like it. But other than that, I'm pretty good with spiders these days. So your cousin made you watch Deep Blue Sea when you were 8. Yeah, that'll do it. I haven't seen many shark movies, but I'm thinking when we get to Garchomp in Luke Loves Pokemon, my Pokemon podcast, I'm going to do a simultaneous Shark Week over on the Sci-Fi Sanctuary podcast and do Deep Blue Sea, The Meg, Jaws maybe. So I guess you can skip that one, Amelia. And see, my memory of Samuel L. Jackson losing his arm is Jurassic Park, so I guess... And also he lost both his hands in Revenge of the Sith, so I guess that's just a thing he does. Maybe he wants people to think he's armless. Get in the ball, Lickitung. This is not amusing. Jar Jar Binks looking fool. Oh. Obnoxious. Highly offensive. Shocking. You don't get captured now. You get destroyed. Right, I feel like I'm kind of done with the underground until I've had a chance to research how it all works. I'll probably do some underground stuff off stream, because I think you can use it to catch Pokemon who are not in the main Sinnoh Pokedex, and that's probably the only way I'm going to get fire type that's not Ponyta, so it's something I would like to look into. That's a big old map. I was hoping to do some, you know, rock business. Find a fossil or something, you know? Spice it up. But so far these just seem to be very empty tunnels. At least it's not random encounters. Do you imagine running around these empty mine shafts and there was just random encounters all the time? I would blow my top. I don't know how to get out. I'm trapped. I genuinely don't know how to go back upstairs. Also, evolved runs. Oh god, I'm being pursued. Do not pursue Lubu. Leave me alone. Oh god. If anyone in the chat knows how to get out of the underground, please tell me. Oh, I just pressed Y. Someone probably told me that, didn't they? Idiot. Right, okay. Should we go to the Galactic Building or do we go to the gym? Oh, I am now a spelunker. I'll be spelunking all over the next stream. Let's get down to business. Oh! Look who it is! It's our queen herself! I love Cynthia. I mean, cool historian, great final battle, amazing music. Def's my favourite champion. Oops, spoilers. Okay. So, I'm going to have to beat the gym to cut the trees to do the Galactic Building. So that basically makes the decision for me of how I'm going to go ahead with this thing. That's so weird. So on the DS one, they had a statue which, depending on how you looked at it, could either be Dialga or Palkia. But here they've just created this awful abomination which is a combination of the two. Which, of course, now is going to make the whole internet think, oh, are we going to see this combined version? Are we going to actually get to catch it? Dialkia or whatever? I would imagine the answer is no. Be cool, though. Pal, once created, brought forth the many dimensions, all things, alive or not, at the same space. Such is the blessing of Pal. It's like some Star Trek Vija stuff. Yeah, I've got a real soft spot for Pokemon that only kind of exist. Like in the anime, the Blastoise Venusaur combination that fought Ash. Ghastly made it as like an illusion. That's really cool to me. And then like in the manga Pokemon Adventures, there's... Oops. I don't need to speak to the woman, just the man of the house. They made like a 3-headed Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno thing. Near me there's a big statue of a monster. It's this big weird cow demon head thing made of brass. And it is also the centerpiece of some festivals. So there you go. Right. There's only one thing for it. Time to hit the gym. I mean, I never battle the gym leader without battling all the trainers anyway. Alright, it's on. It seems that using my water types would not be wise. I wonder what type this gym is with all of these trees and the leader called Gardenia. It's your time to shine. I guess my starter has a peck, so that would help. Oh, there's a trainer. It's like when Animal Crossing New Leaf, they always wanted to play hide and seek. And you see them like, oh, there goes Cynthia. Because I scratched my leg. How dare I? Alright, what sort of levels are we looking at? I like the lighting in the gyms. They're trying to give it a little bit of that Pokemon Sword and Shield stadium feel. Roselia. Ain't nothing but a thing. I wasn't in a state of shock. Past 2 boulders. Oh, well, there's 2 boulders. There's a trainer. I bet you will let me win easily. I bet I will walk all over you. Aroma Lady Jenna. Now what I should be doing is using my other Pokemon on these scrubs and saving Staravia for the gym leader. Because otherwise it's going to get mad EXP and no one else is going to get any. Oh, and it's poisoned. Okay. Give someone else a little chance. Also, as it turns out, these trainers are not giving me much experience at all, are they? Here's a second Budew. Luxio can bite it. There's a ninja star on his tail. I'm not the first to say it, and I won't be the last, but the Shanks line should have been electric and dark. As it is, I think our first electric dark Pokemon was Morpeko. Who, you know, it's cute enough. Okay, nice. In the middle of 3 trees. I mean, everyone is in the middle of loads of trees. That seems to be 3 trees. Is there a trainer there? Anyway. 2 poisoned Pokemon. Oh, you know what? I haven't used Jirachi yet. And if we were umming and ahhing about putting it on the team yesterday. Yeah, let's give Ziggy a go. Is there life on Mars? Yeah, that's Ziggy Stardust.
It's a poster that my brother bought me in Budapest, which is too heavy to hang on my wall. I would need to use screws or something, but I don't know if I'm allowed to do that in this rented Japanese accommodation. Oh, my buddy Rob is playing some Smash Brothers in Canada. As one does. I realise I keep telling you what other people are playing, but I think my picture is covering that up. Angela. Oh, a Turtwig. I like turtles. Yeah, I guess there was no point worrying. Mythical Pokemon are not that strong. Nothing too busted anyway. But I can wish for snacks, and he'll steal some from a local stall, and then the dub will call it candy, even though clearly most of them are crackers and stuff. Little Jirachi movie humour for you there. Beside 4 flowers. 1 flower, 2 flower, 3 flower, 4, 5 flower, 6 flower, 7 flower, more. There she is. Let's get down to business to defeat this lass. Hey, Lindsay. Oh, I think Roselia is part poison, so yeah, this is going to be super effective. Oh no! It's a very Pikmin-y sound effect. Is that just me? That whoop whoop. Been playing a little bit of Pikmin Bloom on the old mobile telephone. Fits into my lifestyle really nicely because basically play it at the start and end of the day, and then the rest of the day all you have to do is walk. And I regularly walk like 30 or 40 kilometers every weekend, so ideal for your boy. The most I've walked in one day was, I think it's 64 kilometers, 67, when I walked from Nagano to Matsumoto. It took me like 13 hours over the mountains. Everyone thought I was insane for doing it, but pulled it off. With a big long hike like that, all you have to remember is basically don't take a break. The moment you stop and take a break, then when you start walking again, your feet are killing you. So you just got to power through all day. Which I know sounds like the opposite of good advice, but for me that's what works. The good advice would be don't randomly decide to walk 60 kilometers to the next town. But you know, that's coward's advice. Once the idea got in my head that that was a challenge I had to complete it. And I did. One day I'm going to walk from Kyoto to Tokyo, or vice versa, as like samurai lords used to have to do every year back in the day. And I also plan to go to Shikoku, which is this island of Japan, which apparently has this special like 88 temple pilgrimage that you're meant to walk and do. So my plan has always been, if I ever leave my current job, then between jobs I'll take a couple months break, do that pilgrimage, you know, maybe find some enlightenment. Gardenia's pretty cool actually. I like her hair. I like her like Robin Hood vibe. She seems chill. I love how excited she is. Nice. Okay, this is it. Gym battle number 2.
the conclusion of today's stream. Oh, I'll tell you what she reminds me of. She looks like a member of the Survey Corps. That's what her uniform looks like. I like her animations. So I want to learn Japanese, right? And then get a job where I feel like I'm part of Japanese society. Working in a museum, in a games company, anything. But that is, as I keep saying, very slow going. I'm not good at studying. So as long as I keep teaching English, as long as I can only speak English, I think I want to stay in teaching. I don't want to go into like recruitment or something. Some real lame corporate job speaking English. And I do love teaching. I really love it. But the other problem is the job I've got right now is really nice. I work in a school, like specifically an English teaching school. So students come to us after school or on weekends. And I have like a proper Japanese contract. Whereas most English teachers, I think, they're hired on like a 1-year basis and have to renew every year. And it sounds like a whole stressful thing. And a lot of them, I think there's not really much room for upward growth. Whereas I can get promoted and move up and have seniority like a Japanese employee. So if I stay in teaching, I don't really want to leave my current company. This is not fun chat for a stream, but you're the only person watching at the moment, so whatever. So I feel like... But I want to move to Kyoto one day, right? So do I move to Kyoto still as a teacher and get a less good job? Or do I wait until I'm ready to move to a different job? So that's the dilemma I'm currently dealing with. If dilemma is the right word, it's, it's not a bad problem to have, right? But, yeah, so I think, like, next year I'm going to have to make my New Year's resolution, or whatever you want to call it, to properly knuckle down. At least get, like, JLPD 5, the Japanese language proficiency, level 5. Because it starts at 5, goes down 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, make a real effort at it. I've been trying to, like, I'll study a little bit every day, and I live in Japan, so I'll pick some up, but no, I need to be, like, study man. So that's the plan for next year. If it happens, I don't know. But that's what I need to do, I think. So yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, I don't know yet how long I will stay in teaching. Maybe for the rest of my days. Who knows? I don't think that's the long-term plan. Because yeah, I love Kyoto. I absolutely want to live in Kyoto one day. The Johto region. Here we go. Man. Everyone says, right, it's not easy to get hired in Japan. So I took the most insane route here. I saved all my money, flew to Tokyo with no plan whatsoever, travelled for 6 months, and then just started applying for jobs. And I happened to get an interview at this company. I turned up, and just through charm and character, and apparently I've got that, vibe of a teacher, I got the gig. And yeah, I'm still here 3 or 4 years later. I've been promoted. So it can be done, right? It's not impossible. But I'm not going to pretend I wasn't incredibly lucky. I have my friend, she knitted... all 3 of my Cubones have fallen down now. The one I showed you earlier that had been crocheted by a friend, she's from the Philippines. And as a woman from the Philippines, getting hired in Japan was considerably more difficult than a white guy from England. So yeah, I'm very aware of my privileged position, right? I just swanned up, no plans, no real relevant experience, charmed my way into a job, and I'm still here. So yeah, I know that's frustrating for people to hear sometimes, but, you know, always believe. Always believe. So it turns out Jirachi's an absolute beast. I haven't even had to use my Star Avia yet. Swift. Victory. Banzai. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's a nice spread. Into that. Into that. Oh, I really like Gardenia. She's so excited. I am really tough, aren't I? Oh no, it was not tough to train my Pokemon because this game has constant experience share. Badge 2. Some stickers, nice. And some TMs. Right. Let's save. I keep forgetting save is on R. I'm always looking for it in the thing. I don't know yet if I can polish my badges. I was saying, like, oh, would that be a time to use my touchscreen again? Let's see, view badges. Not on here. Alright, let's see. Yes, I can. Sparkly, twinkly, nice. Okay, well, that's the end of today's stream. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're watching this on Twitch, then make sure you hit that follow. You know, you come back next week. It's going to be every Friday and Saturday night, UK time, 8 p.m. If you're watching this on YouTube, then make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, smash that bell to get notified when new videos go live. And yeah, if you like hearing me talk about Pokemon, I do a Pokemon podcast every Tuesday. It's called Luke Loves Pokemon. You can find it on Twitter at Luke Loves PKMN. It's also on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Apple Podcast, Spotify, anywhere where you can find podcasts. Just search Luke Loves Pokemon and follow. You don't have to listen to every episode. Maybe find your favorite Pokemon, check that one out, see if you enjoy it. I try to keep it pretty breezy. I've heard it's had a very comfortable atmosphere, and lots of research about origins of Pokemon and mythology and real-world animals, how they fit into the game's lore, all of that stuff. And until then, see you next time. I love you. Goodbye.